The topic we are going to see is PHP reporting. This is under module 4. This PHP error reporting this is a built-in functions, and we can see these reporting level directly at during runtime. And this error reporting function sets the reporting directory, and we can see those things in the during the runtime. There we can see this in the sense we can see in this PHP configuration under PHP ini, so ini. So under that we can see this error reporting directory. So this how to handle the error and exceptions in PHP. Before that, we need to understand the error levels. So if there is no level of parameter is given, then it just take the current level of error reporting level can be written, and then here this error reporting can take either in bitmask or named constants. And when we're talking about this named constant is strongly encouraged to ensure compatibility for the future versions. And how to handle the errors and exceptions in PHP, we'll see. If the new level of error reporting level is not given, then it will take old error reporting level as it is. Error level is getting increased, the range of integers is also getting increased. So we need to understand what is error and what is exceptions. Errors are always normal, and exceptions in the case we need to know when for example, if user already exists in operating system, then there is a case of exceptions, and these exceptions can be thrown by UI, and we can see the user can view the nice message that exceptions happens. And so for each and every cache block there should be a try block so that it can catch those exceptions, and we can view them. Error and exceptions are a part of web developer on a daily basis, so learn how to handle them gracefully. And tag with PHP. There is no definitive method for handling errors since it varies depending on application needs and developer style. And some best practices should be implemented in all the PHP application that we will see. And modern error handling in PHP. So how to handle this application, like you should rather log and handle errors instead of allowing them to be displayed to the user. And the error log function can be used to send a message to one of the defined error handling routines. So at last, what will actually one of the most common ways to handle custom errors in PHP, also in various other programming languages. So a sensible exception handling strategy makes it clear what exception should be expected at a given point in the code. If, for example, if a user is giving a password which is actually validation is it defines the rules and verified against the user and provided by the system data. But this exception, in the sense, we need to know what is the issue actually, validation issue or exception issue, that we need to understand first. So if the user is giving a password which contains only letters, means is that a validation or exception? So, but in exception, the user already exists in the operating system, means we can say that it is an exception, because this operating system can take your text normal as like plain text. So moreover, it will handle errors or other situations is essential creating the robust PHP applications. And proper exception handling takes quite some effort, but eventually it results in more stable application. So we can see some adopted Moxico practices we will see. And this is the error reporting manual, and we can see all error messages including every error level, like strict. These are the error reporting levels. If the new, I mean, if there is no any other parameters is given, then it will take by default old error reporting level we can send. So because we don't know the what is the current error reporting level, and also it will take old error reporting level as it is. If I want to share this straightforward, rather new PHP users, try to understand why things are not working when error level is set to 0, E all 0. And you can display all the PHP errors, base and advanced usage. And this is a built-in PHP function we already discussed, and these directories should be in your PHP configuration, and see those directory can run during runtime. It allows developers to control how many errors will be shown in the well organized and easy to understand web building tutorials like how to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And JavaScript is one of the important client side application technique. And SQL, PHP, Python, Bootstrap, Java, and XML, all these things we can use. How do I get PHP errors to display? I have checked my PHP ini file and display errors is set and also reporting levels E all. I have restarted the web server and it has been around for a while and it has developed its own flavor error reporting. See, I already discussed you this error reporting is a built-in function and we can see always available in all scopes. And today you have to see add error monitoring for PHP. If the error reporting level is getting increased, the range of integers is also get increased. And PHP error and its handling, we can see how to handle the error. Then it may lead to many unforeseen consequences. It's quite simple in PHP to handle errors using the die function and access dean for username and localhost. We can see the password is s, and then the root directory is the one which is default one, and the warning is PHP network get address and get address information failed, name or service not, then you can get a warning message like that. And name or service not known means then you will be get a version like this invalid statement, you can get like alert message. And difference between error and exception in PHP. So this the first thing we need to know based on the language and compiler options, which is accurate. We need to know, and you don't have to return false statement. You can return a number up to maximum size written codes. If you want to set your limit, you can use this maximum size limit, and we will see some basic differences between the exceptions and errors in PHP. So PHP is like it is an exception like language by default, and it is most easiest and most important scripting language to rather when we compare with other programming languages, and because it provides a dynamic content. I mean, we can see the pages very quickly and easily dynamically generated web pages we can see, and we can also use this PHP to create a database driven site also. And on the other hand, exceptions can be handled using try catch blocks and can make program to normally if they happen. And exceptions are related to the application where errors are related to the environment in which the application is running.